Tobias and the Big Blue Sky. In the great state of Indiana lived a wonderful 5-year-old boy named Tobias. He had a big imagination and a big love for all things with wheels and wings. He lived with his older sister, Brayliana, and his little sister, Miliana, who were his best friends. While other kids played with toy cars, Tobias was fascinated by the roar of a jet engine and the way a plane cut through the clouds. He spent hours reading books and watching videos about aviation, learning all about the parts of a fighter jet and the brave pilots who flew them. One morning at school, Tobias's teacher, Mrs. Eleanor, announced a big science project. "You can build anything you want," she said with a warm smile. "The most creative project will win a special prize." Tobias knew exactly what he would build. With glue, cardboard, and bright paint, he started to build his very own airplane. His sisters, Brayliana and Miliana, watched him work, offering him bits of paper and little pieces of string to help. Day after day, Tobias worked on his model. He added tiny windows and painted on stripes. When he was done, it was the most beautiful airplane he had ever seen, ready to soar through the imaginary sky. The day of the science fair arrived. Tobias carefully carried his airplane to school, his heart fluttering like a butterfly. He placed it on his desk for everyone to see, next to a volcano and a model of the solar system. Mrs. Eleanor walked around the room, looking at all the projects. When she saw Tobias's airplane, she stopped and smiled. "This is incredible, Tobias," she said, kneeling down to get a closer look at the tiny details. At the end of the day, Mrs. Eleanor stood in front of the class. "The winner of the science project is Tobias," she announced. The whole class clapped and cheered for him. Mrs. Eleanor gave him the blue ribbon and said, "Tobias, you have a true gift. The way you built this shows you have a special talent. I know that one day you will be one of our great pilots, flying high in the sky." Tobias held his prize tight and thought about his future. He knew that with hard work and a love for flying, his dream would one day come true, and he would be soaring through the clouds, just like the planes in his books.